Hello everyone. Britt's Beauty Corner has requested I do a video comparing 3 Louis Vuitton items. One is the Louis Vuitton. This happens to be the Damier Bean, but she was interested not so much in the print but the size. And this is a size 30, meaning 30 centimeters across. She was curious about the Speedy 35, and you can see the difference. It's a little longer. In fact, in my opinion, it makes a complete different bag. I used to not understand why somebody would want more than one Speedy, but these have their own personalities, and they really do warrant different ones if you can afford it or if that works in your wardrobe and in your lifestyle. She also asked about this Totally MM. Has a 9-inch drop. And I thought it was interesting because the bags are quite different, but I see why she chose them. These are very practical bags. You can use them every day. You can use them for travel. You can use them for all kinds of things. This particular bag, this Totally MM, as I've said in another video, was my first love, and I will keep her forever, I hope. I love it, love it, love it. Let me address one negative thing because I have a tendency to talk about all the wonderful things. These little tabs here will say, oh, this one doesn't say anything, and you can see mine's quite patinaed. I've had it about 3 or 4 years now, and it does curl up, and I know that's some people don't like that, or there may be a way to kind of keep that straight, but I have crazy hair and it reminds me of a curl, like when those curls that you just can't control, but it sort of gives it some kind of pizzazz or whatever uniqueness to it. Because this is like an everyday bag, I really don't worry about that flipping up. It doesn't bother me. If it does bother you, then I wouldn't recommend getting this bag because that's going to drive you crazy. Another person has asked where you find the date code, and if the bag is closed, I believe it's on that side of the zipper. I should have checked and confirmed that. Anyway, nope, I think it's on this opposite side. I should have been better prepared. I thought I was. I am not that detailed. Yeah, okay. If it's closed, the zipper, okay, and it's on this side, I don't want to mess this bag up, but if you dig down about 1/3 of the way, you're going to see the code, and it's supposed to autofocus. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, okay? But basically, the first 2 letters will tell you where it's from. This is SD, that's United States, and then the 09 is when it was made, and that is when I got my first Louis Vuitton. Okay, I'm going to show you what fits in here, but my items are in my 30. And there's plenty of space in here, and I have lots in there. Of course, it will get heavy. What I like about the 30 is with the bandolier or the strap, you could wear it crossbody. But I've done reviews on these, so let me quickly just show what's fitting in there. You can open it up, but it's not the widest in the world. And so if you want to take something like an iPad, it is going to fit, but if you already have a lot of other things, you're looking that you're going to have to struggle with it. This is not something I want to do if I'm going to a meeting or something. It will fit. A lot of times I'll take it out of its pouch and then I'll stick it in, and it works better. So I don't choose to carry my iPad in here because I want things to be easy to access. Other than that, it's a wonderful bag. And I carry, here's like a wallet and agenda. And I'm going to show you like another pouch with makeup and other items. And then I'm going to have something to spray to smell good throughout the day. I'm going to have some kind of lotion, and I'm going to have some sort of mints probably. And then inside my Speedy on the D-ring, I'm going to have my mini pochette. And then there, I'm going to keep my keys, and I'm going to keep my iPhone in here. So it makes it easy access when you have the pit in here. All of these things are going to fit into your 35 easily. And with it, here's this wider opening. It's huge. And the iPad is now going to fit in no problem. So if I'm going to a meeting, I can carry this, and it works great. So this is like this plus your regular items plus a sweater or a scarf or some kind of device like your iPad. Okay? I find that the Totally works more for like a 30, except because of the shape, it'll do a little bit of both. I'm going to unzip it. I'm going to show you got pockets for everything. And what I find good about this in a meeting is that you can stick in your iPad, and because it's not as wide and because it's taller, I guess, it's easier to find your items. But I also find you have to be strategic when you put your items in. Like here's the accessory bag. I'm going to stick that in on its side. I can't just throw it in like I could the Speedy 35. And then I'm going to have my agenda wallet, and I'm going to stick that in. But I'm going to stick it in like so. And the beautiful thing, then what happens is it keeps kind of the flatness to it. It doesn't stick out so much, and it makes it really easy to zip. And you can see it sort of tapers at the top, so you don't want your item turned sideways. It makes it a problem. So they are, any bag is worth, any of those 3 bags are really worth your money. I can say that for sure because these are the 3 bags I use all the time. Every week I bet I end up using these 3 bags. And what I also like about this is it has a 9-inch drop, so it fits very comfortably. And this is just, I relax when I carry this bag. You could wear a coat with it. It has no problem going over your shoulder, and it works well. And you would be able to put your items in, plus your iPad, things like that. So I don't mean to be repetitive. It's just this was a requested video, and I think sometimes there's other questions that come in that I might be able to answer. But anyway, I hope that was helpful, and hope you're all having a great day. Thanks. Bye.